shoot, Facundo Campazzo is one of my favorite players to watch like highlight clips of. He's great.
Also one of your favorite names.
Facundo Campazzo.
What's poppin'? Logan Murdock here, Raja Bell, for a little thing we like to call real or fake. This time we're going to go with the Denver Nuggets. Raja, Denver Nuggets' biggest strength right now going into the postseason. Right now, you.
Offensive flow, Logan. Their ability to move without the ball and have a creator like Jokic that they can kind of facilitate offense through, get easy buckets by him kind of, moving it. They're fifth in the league in terms of assists, 26.9 a game. They have a free-flowing offense, and Jokic is as good of a facilitator as in the league, whether you're talking about a point guard or a 2 or a 3. He's nasty. He drops the dimes. He keeps all of that moving. And so that's their strength, is their ability to kind of move around offensively and be unaccounted for.
I am going to go with interior scoring. And all that has to do with one, Jokic. He's great. I love him also because he does a lot of great and is really an advocate for out-of-shape hoopers. I know he's not out of shape, but he gives a lot. He gives us a real look. He's unathletic, but he gets the job done. And he makes fun of himself. I love Jokic. He is an MVP off the floor and on the floor, in my opinion. I'm going to go with the biggest strength being interior scoring in Jokic. I want to see him shine. I want to see him do all of this. I wanted to see him do this after he hits a jump shot. I need the grooviness from Jokic. I need all of that. Going to go biggest strength, Jokic, MVP. Now, we're going to go on the other side of that coin. Biggest weakness. I'm going to go lack of star power right now. Just going to go with lack of star power. Now, they have, just like every other team, they have great players at this level. Jokic, is he generational? We'll see. But they don't have Jamal Murray on deck. Is Michael Porter Jr. generational? We don't know just yet. So I'm going to go with lack of generational star power, and you're pissed off at me, and I think I know why. Go ahead. Tell him why you're mad, son.
I'm going to tell you why I'm mad, son, because you took my answer, man. But let me take my original answer that you stole from me, all right? Let me put a little more context to it. All right. Yes, there's a lack of star power, but how that manifests itself in the game and the playoffs is lack of dudes who can go get a bucket. You have a lack of dudes that you could give the ball to and say, hey, yo, go give me 40 and win this game for me. I don't care what the scout says. I don't care what they're doing defensively. We're going to clear this out of the way and you're going to go hunt. Without Jamal Murray, you don't have that. Nikola Jokic can get you buckets. He's fully capable. I believe him to be the MVP also. It's not his nature, though. He doesn't want to do that over and over again. Jamal Murray, that was in his nature. He was more than willing to do it. I believe it to be in Michael Porter Jr.'s makeup. I think that's what he wants to do, but his skill set's not rounded out well enough yet to just continue to give him the ball and have him just be in his bag and bring you home in the fourth quarter of a game. Or at least that remains to be seen. So I agree with you. Just wanted to put a little bit more on it, but you suck for stealing my answer.
You didn't even know that was going to be my answer, Raja. So it's fine. It's cool. It's okay. All right. You can be over there and wallow in your sorrows. It's fine. Next up, and I don't even really want to say this award because Raja's getting on my nerves right now. But anyway, the Raja Bell Memorial Award for the most important role player. I am going to go with Bay Area's own, San Jose born and bred, Aaron Gordon. And it's funny because we had a podcast with the one and only real one, Chris Ryan, and we talked about does he make them a title contender? And Aaron Gordon has done just that. He has made them into a really, really, really good team, even despite the injury to Jamal Murray. So Aaron Gordon gets my Raja Bell Memorial Award for most important role player.
It's going to be Michael Porter Jr. And I know he's in the number 2 role right now, but I still think that's kind of role player-ish, right? Because you're not the number 1. And so he's got to carry weight offensively. He's got to be consistent in that role. He's got to be their number 2 scoring threat. And it's a whole different animal. He's done a great job so far. Got to carry that over into the playoffs now. Last year in the playoffs, he had some moments. I think he can be a great player in the league, but he's going to have to take that next step into accountability and consistency in that number 2 role for Denver to really be able to do anything in the playoffs. So he's going to be my most important role player for the Nuggets.
Now let's go to a segment that we like to call Real or Fake. This is for all the marbles, Raja. This is for all the marbles. I'm going to go out and go ahead first, and I'm going to say that this team is fake. The reason why I think this team is fake, just what we said. They have not been here yet. And also, they don't have dudes. They don't have generational dudes. And you need generational dudes to be a part of a generational team to make generational finals runs. They don't have that. Fake, but they're a really good team, and I like them. I like them a lot. Not real, though.
Really good, fun team to watch, but they are fake. It's going to be hard to call them real ones, regardless. But without Jamal Murray, there's no chance that they're for real. Jokic is dope. He's one of my favorite players to watch. I think Michael Porter Jr. is going to be a monster. Aaron Gordon's great. Shoot, Facundo Campazzo is one of my favorite players to watch, like highlight clips of. He's great.
Also, one of your favorite names,
Facundo Campazzo. But they don't have that generational type of talent. And at the end of the day, man, you got to have dudes who give. But you have to have the type of guys with the offensive weaponry to get you buckets late in these games. They don't right now. If they had Jamal Murray, I might be singing a slightly different tune, but they're fake this year.